We owe you a big debt of gratitude, Joe, for all that you've done for all of us veterans, and your work is just tremendous for us, and thank you.
My pleasure and my honor.
Yes, sir. Joe, can you tell us a little bit about Rick Rescola? I mean, he was the cover on your when your book first came out. What a legend he has turned out to be for all of us.
Rick Rescola is you meet one guy like that in a lifetime. He became a U.S. citizen after that tour. He went and got a law degree, and he taught for a while, and it all bored him. And he went to New York and hired on as a security consultant for Dean Witter Brokerage and in New York, and they had offices in the World Trade Center, South Tower. I forget, 30 or so floors of employees, 2,700 people. And Rick was responsible for them. And later they became Morgan Stanley. And, that was the building that was bombed in 93 by the Blind Sheikh and his boys. And Rick was a hero there. He was the last guy out of that building, choking on the smoke, and got all his people out. And then he went to Morgan Stanley's bosses, and he said, look, this building is a target. They failed this time. They will come back. All your people live in New Jersey. Move the headquarters to New Jersey, build a low-rise, high-security facility, and everybody will be safe. And they said, no, we have a long-term lease on this World Trade Center, and we're staying. And Rick says, okay, then how about we do twice a year full evacuation drill. Take all your stockbrokers off their phones and make them walk down 66 flights of stairs. Boy, do you think he didn't hear a lot of bitching about that?
Sure.
But he taught them. He taught them, and when the 9/11 came, and he watched the North Tower burning, and the Port Authority police were on the horn saying, "Keep all your people at their desks. They're safer there. Don't worry." And Rick looked out that window and said, "Bull squatchy." And he grabbed a loudhailer, and he went floor by floor and ordered all his people out, and he walked them down those 66 flights of stairs. And when he had them all out and down the road safe, he turned around and went back up with the firemen to check every floor to make sure nobody got left behind, and the building collapsed on him.
Gosh.
Now, I'm going to tell you one more little thing that not a lot of people know, is that 3 years before that, Rick Rescola was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and the doctors gave him 6 months to live. But God had something else for him to do.
Wow. And he
fought the cancer, and he beat it right up to the point where he died. And he himself had written that he'd always thought that he would go out in a blaze of glory, and now it looked like he would die in a nursing home with somebody changing his diapers. And so he got his last wish.
That's a beautiful story.
He got to go out like a hero.